Day 2 of the 2024 Horizon League Swimming and Diving Championships in Indianapolis had a lot of speed and a lot of grizzly roars and some jaguar claws and a lot more in between. As we sail on in this championship, we began with the longest race of the day, the 500 freestyle. It has been a race dominated by IUPUI's tremendous junior Emily Zietlow. She had some competition early from Miriam Frost, the sophomore from Youngstown State, who always does a great job. But it was Zietlow who halfway through stretches the lead and was able to coast to the finish in a commanding lead and gets the trophy to show for it. On the men's 500 freestyle, it began with what appeared to be a duel match between Jonas Cantrell and Gavin Webb. Webb would finish third, but there would be Nathan Raridan from IUPUI would end up finishing second, but no one could catch Jonas Cantrell, who would have a Division I and NCAA qualifying time performance, a B qualifier, and a trophy and a smile for Jonas Cantrell, now a three-time winner of the men's 500-yard freestyle. In the women's 200 IM, Jordan Ships is the class of the field, and she would pick up her 5th individual championship, and not only just for her powering her way through the breaststroke, but there were 3 Oakland Golden Grizzlies in that shot. You still see them there. It would be a three-peat for Oakland, their strongest team performance in an individual event so far of this championship. On the men's 200 IM, Oakland would still have a lot to roar about. Jack Wyke, who did not swim this event a year ago, would come back, swim this one in an outstanding time. Jackson Nestor from Cleveland State would give Jack a lot to battle about, but Jack Wyke would be able to hold on at the end and win by over a second over Jackson Nestor, Logan Kelly, and crew. Oakland picking up huge points. But in the 50 freestyle, on the women's side, Grace Shelf from Cleveland State would give the Vikings their biggest boost of the day. They'd been struggling as a team, but Grace Shelf, a lot to hug about as she takes the 50 freestyle. On the men's side, Spencer Jawuk, maybe a slightly surprise, best time in the preliminaries, and it would be a blur, 3 times fast enough to qualify for the NCAAs, and Jawuk had all to roar about after he wins the 50 free. In the diving well, Sebastian Otero would put on a performance. The qualifying time needed to be considered for the NCAAs is a score of 370. Otero would obliterate it. 376.85 to win his second consecutive men's 1-meter springboard. Our final events of the night were 2 quick ones in the pool. The women's 200 freestyle relay. Oakland would have a significant challenge from Cleveland State. The Vikings stuck with the Grizzlies the whole time, but the Golden Grizzlies lived up to their name as Jordan Ships, Sam Thiessen, Mia Keranen, and Rania Riainen able to win the 200 freestyle relay. On the men's side, it was a grudge match between Oakland and IUPUI. IUPUI won it a year ago. Spencer Jawuk gave the Jaguars the lead, but Jack Wyke ripped it away in the second one, and then Oakland never surrendered it. Micah Sheffer, Jack Wyke, Charlie Brown, and Christian Bart anchored what was a top-of-the-podium performance for Oakland. Oakland beat the Jaguars by 0.8 of a second. They trail IUPUI on the men's side by 12 points going into tomorrow. The Oakland women lead by 82 over Milwaukee, with day 3 coming up from the Natatorium in Indianapolis. Here's our schedule on Friday, tomorrow. The preliminaries at 10 a.m., the diving at 1 p.m., and then a host of events at 5:30. And then on Saturday, the final day of this championship, swimming preliminaries at 10, diving prelims at 12:30, and then there's the events. Last year, the men's championship came down to the final leg of the 400 freestyle relay. We get a repeat? We'll find out. We'll get a taste of it tomorrow, Fast Friday, from the Horizon League Swimming and Diving Championships in Indianapolis.